Hello, Pharma Fox. So today, after 2 years almost, we are coming up with our series, which we have started back in 2020, and for 1 year we had continued, and now again we came up with our Pharma Expert Talk. Now, in our Pharma Expert Talk, we invite different guests who are well established and knowledgeable professionals in our fraternity, in our pharmacy fraternity. And today we have come with such a great personality with us. Uh, we have Dr. Saurabh Kose with us today. Dr. Kose is member of MP State Pharmacy Council. He is also a working professor at Department of Pharmacy Practice, ISF College of Pharmacy, Moga. Dr. Kose has more than 11 years of academic research and administrative experience, and he's a life member of APTI, IPA, IHPA, SPOR, SPER, and many such different professional bodies. He is also American Heart Association trainer, and believe me, he's a great personality who has earned many awards during his journey, in his professional journey. He has earned Eminent Pharmacist Award 2018, Young Scientist Award 2018 by IHPA, SPER Promising Teacher Award in 2018, Excellent Oriation Award in Pharmacy Practice in 2019, Best Research Paper at International Conference in 2019 at City University. And he has published more than 14 books, 38 research and review articles, conducted more than 15 workshops. He has delivered more than 140 talks so far and counting. And also, he has three patents granted to his credit, and he is also conducted three clinical trials registered by CTRI. So, with this, just a brief introduction, I am just inviting Dr. Kose, who is sharing screen with me right now.
Thank
Kose,
you,
sir.
thank you, thank you, sir, uh, Rajesh sir, for this kind gesture. Pharmalok, since its inception, since last 2 decades, already doing wonderful job and journey to the freshers as well as experienced pharmacy professionals getting a competent job. So congratulations to Rajesh ji, you and your team.
Thank
And
you, sir.
in this expert talk series, already very much is known about this topic to which I am today going to speak some via slides. So I will start in this. Today I am going to throw some light on what are the various roles. So I will share the slide. The slide has been shared. So, what is the various requirements as an individual person we should have? So, a role of interview etiquettes in the placements. This is what is the today's talk for one next 40-45 minutes. In this, we will today discuss like what are the perceptions, qualifications, education in the journey. So everybody, either any profession, it is law, it is medicine, it is medicine, it is nursing, physiotherapy, any lab sciences, medical lab sciences, engineering, or pharmaceutical sciences. In every aspect, people used to do diploma, degree, graduation, post graduation, master degree, skill certificate. People used to go after this master degree for hierarchical studies, higher studies. They go for doctor of philosophy, postdoctorate, etc. So endless is education. People go with the time. And afterwards, one big question mark comes in the life now. What's next? Either we start earning after graduation, or after post graduation, or after PhD or postdoctorate. Question remains same. For earning bread and butter, everyday routine process, money is required. And similarly, people apply for the job, then they hunting the job, starting the job search strategy, coming with the internet facilities, and then there are a lot of employment newspapers, newsletters, WhatsApp groups, Facebook search, WhatsApp messages, training and consultancy services, etc. Comes place people go from one to another door, one to another table, sit with various national and multinationals to discuss the job, and then they crack a job, and ultimately after a year of experiences become a competent professional and deliver good services to the society as well as to the organizations. But this whole journey of qualification, education, and academic technical skills, hard and soft skills, this all phenomena requires some time and some methodology. So that organic methodology today we are going to discuss in very easy words. So etiquettes are required. So in our daily life there are a lot of etiquettes. General etiquettes, business etiquettes, internet etiquettes, meeting etiquettes, room etiquettes, public etiquettes, public transportation, public property uses etiquettes, traveling transportation in the public transports like in buses or like in metro or in local trains. Everywhere there are some morals, some codes are required, which are rules or forms or the practices to be done to do the things which are required to gain any endpoint in that operation. So this is what an etiquette is, establishing a behavior, a kind of act, or a kind of response from an individual in a polite society or in official or personal life. So at both places, person require time, temperament, and technology. So in 21st century, we meet, we greet peoples, we have lot of communications with the strangers, with the households, with the relatives, with the students, with the stakeholders, guardians, and job providers. So socially, social platforms are also there. Society, community, community outreach. In business strategic point of view, communication are nowadays a lot. Professionally, in which profession you have decided to come and to show your skills, so upgradations of professional skills, and whereas the soft skills, what are your manners, and particularly after judging this all elements, cracking a job and working in a office stable journey. So first we'll discuss social etiquette. So what is social etiquette? Social etiquette is nothing but a social behavior into the society where you have to be on time, you don't have to smoke publicly or chew gum or tobacco. Any unaccepted anti-social public behavior should not be there. Then good grooming, personal hygiene, smile, eye contact, hand movements, eye contact, uh, alive handshake, uh, listening skills. There are 66 type of communications there are required nowadays, which includes active listening, mirroring, teaching, storytelling, perception, certainly assertiveness, teamwork, etc. Office etiquette, office manners like working in a team with the superiors, with the inferiors, with the colleagues, with the juniors, seniors, acting with the integrity, honesty, with the proper dress code, uniformity, which reflects equality and manners, with the fourth class, third class, second class, employees, co-workers, cleaners, maintenance, house maintenance staff, laundry staff, etc. And it's a beneficence, harmony, respect with each and everyone. And certainly, if anything went wrong with you, with your behavior, there is one word which you can apologize with individual. So when it comes to job, what they look as a fresher, they don't want a person who is having all the knowledge. They want first of all as a good human being. And before you reach to interview, before you are reaching, your CV or your resume reaches first, and your resume is speaking about yourself before your physical appearance. Meanwhile, your resume you are posting on a mail ID or into the databases. Few other aspirants are also seeking the job at the same time, and they are applying. So there are a lot of CVs or bio sketches, resumes are available with the employer. Hence, they have to do the kind of mesh work, and into that selection of the CVs or shortlisted candidates, they go with the round and round from one person, from one round to another round, and they shortlist the candidate. And as soon as the progression of rounds increases, the number of shortlisted candidates remains less, and in the last round selections, after things goes up. So first step is your bio sketch, your bio data, your resume, your CV. This all the things, it should not be very high, it should not be very low, but it should be compact. So it is called as laminar nature. Laminar nature means no turbulence. If I talk in pharmaceutical language, turbulence is something which shows an unhealthy behavior non-verbally too. When you are writing your CV, it should not be hypo or hyper, but it should be once stabilized manner. So into it, selection of words. Once you have created your CV, if you are in the final year, you just get check with your training and placement cell or training and placement officer, or with your teachers, or with your peer colleagues, or with your some seniors already working in any professional industry or profession, so that any mistakes, any things, any words, any high volume should be balanced. So in this world, etiquette, teamwork is foremost. If you are resuming for your first job, there should be some cover letter, and after that cover letter, your CV. So when you are going to apply for your first job, there are some errors or mistakes which do occur. So first mistake which comes is not asking for any kind of help or any kind of opinionship from the experienced professionals, and they are into your contact. Already you have passed an school, then a college, so you have some list of numbers into your contact list, into your mail list. Meanwhile, we are very hesitated to contact to our seniors ones. So that is one problem, we are not asking for help. Second is uh, networking. It is said in the modern era, network is net worth. So if there is no network or less network of yours from your side, neutral communication is there. Sometime a positive network contact may also become very much, I would say that, non-responding. So if there is no network, it means you are in the position where now you are not going with mission, vision, and the quality manual of your profession. What is happening onto your profession, into your professional. The professional awareness should be there, and conducting, like, next comes up flexibility. Like sometime as a fraser, they may give you a pre-placement officer of offer into seventh or eighth semester only, and they may ask to work into the night shift, nocturnal time, and you said that okay, this is my, and the package may be handsome, and you might be getting an MNC, but you said that I am a fresher, I will get many more jobs, so I will not work in the night shift. So flexibility is sometime as a pressure for a primary 6 month or 1 year should be portrayed from your side until unless you are not experienced. So first learn, then remove the L, which is called as earn. Then the fourth mistake which a fresher do is undervaluing your skills. You are not confirming that what are your skill sets. You are not setting long term goals for yourself. So a vision should be there after 2 year, after 5 year, after 10 year, where you see yourself in terms of progress and hierarchical structure in an organization, etc. So there are various types of etiquettes. You are in table, you are eating food, you are traveling, your business, you're doing business, you are doing in society, social peoples, in public gatherings, public meetings, official meetings, communicating on phone, etc. require etiquettes. Where you are speech, you are die in your wedding, in business, in religious functions, in court, civil, or any diplomatic places, bureaucratic places, etiquettes are required. This etiquettes may be response, eye contact, hand movement, body gesture, a smile, a glance, look, stare, harmony, sometime ignorance. So there may be some barriers to etiquettes and manners also, like noise pollution, hygiene, or peoples may not be responsive, so non-responding peoples, etc. And sometimes personal grudges or a limitation of professional activity from our side. So for etiquette, we require a communication process, and communication is basically of many types, as I told earlier. Typically, by phone, by electronic mail, or person to person, a communication is done. So we have to follow the manners. It may be gentle. It should be done gentle. And in this, we have to write a lot of letters, a lot of mail requests, and via mail your CV reaches. So keywords in the subject is foremost. So in heading, you have to write your name, the job you are applying for, and in bracket your experience, so that it should catch. Sometimes people don't used to open your mail you have sent it, or they open onto the phone in the office off office hours. 9 to 5 is the business timing after off office hours. So at that time they will not see your mails. So at that time you have to write in a way so that it should be catchy. So in that format, in the subject, you write the your name, job name for you are applying, and your if you are experience, otherwise fresh. So what are the various do's and don'ts into this segment we are coming up? There are this 13 key performance indicators, KPIs, written, oral communication, relationships with human beings around you in the profession, seniors, juniors, subordinates, colleagues, your classmates, your seniors, interpersonal skills, employee relations, your township, local leadership. You are planning to do anything in a very short span of time. Your managerial, your technical skills, your financial skills, your performance, your management, your productivity, your decision taking capacity, your time management, punctuality, crisis management, personal integrity, long term planning. So this all are the sets of the principles which are telling that how an individual can be effective. So if these things are there, you can help to reach out to support your boss, your reporting authority. So that reporting authority genuinely will help you out into this. So etiquettes in normal terms, your dressing sense, your sitting posture, your selection of vocabulary, words, your punctuality. So it is an language used to relate your respect and consideration to others. So while going inside the interview room, you should have a handshake if they offer you handshake from their side. So it should be firm but not bone crushing. It should not be very hard, but it should not be dead fish handshake. It should last about 3 seconds, maybe pumped once or twice from the elbow. Is released after the shake even if the introduction continues. It includes good eye contact with the other person. And sometimes you have seen the prime minister of two countries or finance minister doing a joint deal. At that time, posing for the photographers, they do the handshake for one minute. Then they put their second hand also. So that is a diplomatic or bureaucratic handshake. So it shows hierarchical structure. So here we are seeking for job, the grip, the certain amount of period, that is 3 seconds as I have told. Then comes up the hygienic aspect, which is your hair hygiene. Your hair should be trimmed, clean shaved if you do clean shave, and if you put beard should be well set. A formal dress, you should wear a tie, uh, certainly blazer, ironed cloth. It is not that it should be new clothes only. It should be clean clothes. You should have wear a warm smile onto your face. Your body posture should be correct. Firm handshake. The feeling of confidence should be there. As for females, any formal dress or salwar suit, it is good, okay enough. Before the interview, it is one of the thing which you have to do before going for an interview. You should uh, brush your teeth, use a mouthwash. Your hair should be combed, clean, shampooed. Nails should be clean and trimmed. Be conservative and err on the side of caution. So you should be like a double side communication should be there in the organization or company, because they don't have a dress code. Remember, it's better to over than other under dress code. It means first time meeting you should go with a professional dress. So personal hygiene, maintaining appropriate attire for the job interview. Then do the history uh, preparation of the the organization of the company, what is the turnover, what are the products, what the company is old is right now, who is the CEO, how many branches, how many multinationals they are dealing with, and greetings and exchange of pleasantries should be there after when the communication starts. So greet the interviewers, speak in a professional manner. So this speaking in a professional manner gives an professional impression. Do not interrupt your interviewers, listen then when they talk. That is why we have two ears and one mouth. So two ears are given to listen more, and one mouth is given after listening. So most of the time, the communication is only listen to judge, but not to respond. So reaction should not be there. And we have to avoid any negative gossips on inappropriate topics. A certain pause can help it out, work it out. And the maturity indexing should not be less; it should be high. Do not blame others. Acknowledge your areas of improvement. For interview, learn everything you can learn about the company, as already I have stated, like what is the establishment year, what is the name, how the name originated, what are the stockholders, what is the business areas, and what are the nationalities, either it is domestic one or international, multinational, export, import are there of of any organization or the company. And before 15 minutes you arrive at the time venue of the interview, and at that time put an alarm into your mobile phone or alarm clock, so just after 3 going to that venue, how much time it will take, what time you have to be ready at your house. And it is not that if being 50 45 minute or early, it will make the recruit wonder that you can do a job arrangement for them. So it is a cost of punctuality if you are on the time at the date of interview. So it tells that yes, you are on time, and if you are on time, it is telling that yes, if you are on time, it means that you are a punctual person and you are really in the requirement of this job. So recruiter, when what recruiter wants to do in a candidate, they want to have a person punctual. Person should arrive on time with the proper hygiene, proper dress code, and it's good to locate the area, what time it will require with the GPS, or what amount of time is required to reach that particular places. So eat breakfast in the morning, do the breakfast particularly. Engage with the receptionist, like when you are reaching over there at the reception, gather the information, what is your number of interviewer, like how many aspirants or candidates are there, and be aware of your body language. Whenever you are sitting, you should have a file, personal information file with you, which have testimonials, extra copy of bio sketches or curriculum vitae, and you sit in a proper manner in the environment, one by one, convey a smile, and turn off and put off your phone away, like do not check the message randomly, it shows restlessness. And does not go for phone meals or social media posts, or do not play a game while waiting, so it looks unprofessional. And spend the time very wisely. Sometimes they might monitor you from the one process which is called as closed circuit television camera. So sometimes they will be watching you. From the angle of dressing, hygiene, appearance, body language, they judge ethics, language, behavior, manners, proximity with the colleague. Then the use of this phone, so switch off it or put it on silent mode, as I earlier told, and dress to express. That is what it is told, and it's given impression. That's why dress to impress. So nowadays, interviewing attire, like you should not wear any kind of earrings or certainly type of things which give a negative impressions. So it should be professional, and it should, and the professional dressings counts coins the potential image towards the employers. So in this interview etiquettes, you have to do the proper handshake, meeting and greeting in a traditional manner will go, and you just do the routining, select your wallet, your uh, belt, leather belt, your leather shoes. So wallet, shoes, and belt, all the leather accessories should be of a common color. And just wear the old shirt also. It is not a problem, but it should be cleaned, ironed, and it should be conservative. And your shoes should be polished. And at the location, breakfast, reach early. In interview, just you should know who is taking interview. If you know, listen to them properly, smile, calm, address the interviewer by title, and do not do the loose talks if they are checking your temperament. Like avoid taking jokes with the interviewer or take a few notes during the interview. Listen, pause, respond, clarify. If you didn't get, if you selected, they offered you a CTC per annum. So, if you have any doubt, any consideration, any reaction, any responses, so clear at the time of meeting also. That is called as concise in your wording. So, reinforce your professionalism and your ability to communicate effectively by speaking clearly and avoiding any guesswork like you knows or slang anything. You should be integrated, honest, positive attitude. Treat the interview seriously. Make sure you understand the employer's next step in hiring process. After the interview, shake each interview hand, thank each interviewer by name, send a thank you note that is called as expression of gratitude, and in this manner you have to work. Let off go the negatives if you feel you have said or done during the interview which would rather have not, just let it go. So into it, your body language is one of the thing. So in your body language, you should sit straight, lean slightly forward in your chair, slow your enthusiasm, which will keep an interest of expression towards the employers. Establish a comfortable amount of personal space between you and the interviewer. Limit your application of colognes and perfumes. You have to have interview one person. So eye contact. There may be four people in the panel looking after you. So eight eyes are watching two eyes. So do a right, left, and center communication so that everybody feels expectator and importance of significance. Like this is what an attention has been given up, and interruptions can happen sometimes. So some interviewers may get a phone call, they may take it. So sometimes the willingness motions may become deprived. Stand up and smile even if you are on a phone interview also, so give some attentions. Whereas when we talk about don'ts, do not rub your back, head, or touch your nose, or put your arms in front of your eyes. Sit your arms folded across your chest. Cross your legs, ideally shake one over the other. Lean your body towards the door. Should not slouch back in your seat, stare back blankly, bite your lips or nails, cross your arms, tap your feet, clear your throat repeatedly, put your hands on your pockets. So this show negative body language. Then you should be on a professional interview mode throughout, where your etiquette should be shown up. To look people in the eye. If you cannot look the people in the eye, if people is very senior, so look in between the eyes. This is the area where you have to look. So your posture, body language, smile should be very project confidence, and in that certainly your sitting is also one of the thing which people individual see up. So don't point, don't cross your arms, don't stare too long, don't fidget, don't do the good eye contact, your hand movements, eye contact, body postures, hand gestures, etc. Look up. Don't show up empty-handed. Like you should not enter the room empty-handed. Empty-handed. You should have your copies of your CV, your portfolio, your work samples, your references, your testimonials, your experience letters, your photo ID, your pen should be there, a small pocket size diary may be there. Sometimes you may have your own visiting card if they ask. If they give you, you can also take up. So these things should be there. And always be prepared. More a matter of common sense than etiquette. Like you should get a Skype call also, Zoom call, or any other platform, Google Meet call or Cisco WebEx. So at that time also you have to feel very genuine and present in terms. So you have to recommend very detailed as a person, as a professional. You should be very technically strong, committed to the profession and job which you are seeking for interview. So what are the common questions they ask at the time of interview? Like they should be open-ended questions like your name, your hobbies, yourself, why they should hire you, are you a team worker or not, what is your strength, weakness, opportunities, threat, what you see yourself in next 1800 days or 1500 days after 4 5 years, what is your current job location, and if you are fresher, where you have done your masters and say bachelor's, etc. And they ask your friends or colleagues to describe you, what would they say? So what level of salary they are expecting, and what kind of questions, and what they want to know from the company. So a lot of this questioning sessions do happens, and after this questioning sessions, we require 10 tips. Like you have to set the company, practice your answers in the mirroring. What is mirroring? Mirroring is one process. Every household, in every home, you have a mirror. In that mirror, you portray yourself while speaking, while having eye contact, while having your hand movements, your body posture, etc. Then study the job responsibilities and the descriptions, notes, required skills, qualities, experiences, answers using question with the star method. Star is situation, task, action, and result. And recruit a friend to practice answering questions. So if you are a hostler or your room partners in bachelorhood, you can practice in your family assistants, your relatives, your brother, sister, mother, father, wife, husband, etc. can help you out. Be prepared with other examples of hard work. Plan your interview attire the night before. Prepare smart questions. Bring copies of your CVs, notebooks, pen, and then tie your answers back to your skills and accomplishment. Give specific examples like what are the various first roofed things you have done which haven't been done at national or international level. Something which is you have done is very unique one. Do not overshare about yourself. Give a proper imaging, proper laminar information about yourself, so that will create a bond. And they never, if they want to ask why you are leaving your current company, do not leave complaint about your previous employer's job or colleagues. Never discuss personal topics like relationship issue, family problems, or addictions. It seems unprofessional or antisocial kind of behavior. In return, you should never be asked questions that could you be seen as discriminatory, like touching on religion, race, sexuality, or culture. Ask a question why this position is open. What do you expect yourself in a quarterly plan, 90 days plan? What are the opportunities for additional training and education? What do you enjoy most about working here? How is performance measured in this role? And at the end, after the negotiation of a settlement of a package and a placement of a PO, you have got up from the interviewer. You have to ask about the joining dates and the transport fare or cab fare or other perks such as accommodations or reliefs, provident funds, and EPFs, etc., has to be discussed by your end. So, writing a mail, you should be very polite. The language should be very genuine, healthy, festive. Proper spelling, grammar should be taken up, spacing, proofreading, professional planning, scheduled mail, auto reply, or drafting. So it should contains good thing. So writing a mail for the job requires genuine email etiquettes, which includes your tone, your grammar, your assertiveness, your possessiveness, your writing style, the purpose of writing the mail. And email etiquette should have a clear subject matter. It should not be very shouting or loud, even noisy one. Appropriate greeting should be there. Use shorthand if you know your recipient. Always be wary of using humor or colloquialism as a culture. Do not comment on any biodiversity, any vibrant current affair going on. Give a very diplomatic smile. Think before you smile. Don't hit reply or CC everyone. Reply in a timely fashion. Think about where your email could end up. Always check the spellings. Remember, it's all about context. And at the last, show the expression of gratitude, which tells yes, how was your planning. And in the summary, at the last, you can write that how did you felt about the interview, about the company, about the interview session, in a simple language, simple lines. So that give a fair common sense of your generosity, your execution, and your interest towards the company, which will prepare you as an individual in the preparation and prospect of the interview itself. The small things like your body language, eye contact, and your easiness, your very good gesture towards the company and the job you are looking forward for. So spare this simple rules and definitely you will get a job. So this again one revision about do's and don'ts is there. And the foremost last rule is sometimes interviewers may ask you some question and you may not know it. So it is okay. We are human being. Be honest at that time. It is the genuine rule. Honestly tell, sorry sir, sorry madam, I don't know this. I don't have an answer about this question. And that is how you deal with honesty. And that is what is one screenshot I have put from movie Three Idiots, where this character played by this actor, and in the movie the character name was Raju Rastogi, who jumps over for a suicidal tendency thought from the director's cabin, and thereafter he gives an interview. So he was very honest at that time for interview, and he cracked. So diplomacy may required at some extent, but not in full time in job. So thank you very much, Pharma Tutor, and I wish all the aspirant looking for the jobs and will be watching this session. Thank you so much. Over to you, Rajesh sir.
Thank you very much, sir. It was a great enlightenment to the students. Today's talk not only gave information on etiquettes, but also gave information of self presentation while appearing for interviews or while going in the professional field. And I want to thank you, sir, for bring out all your experience in today's talk and guide newcomers in pharmacy field. So self presentation is first step to get professional success, and sir has provided phenomenal information on it. And I'm highly obliged with the presence of you, sir. And just want to thank for giving us time from
Thank you,
your
sir.
busy
Thank you,
schedule.
sir.
Yeah. So thank you very much, sir. And just requesting our audience to like, share, and subscribe with us, and write your doubts in comment box, and we shall answer them. Thank you very much, sir. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Jai Hind.
To get latest updates in pharmacy, subscribe to Pharma Tutors YouTube channel. Click on bell icon and don't miss our videos.